Yeah, as it states in the heading, is this the worst lambing ever? Potentially, yeah. It's looking like the worst lambing we're going to ever have. We've lost 8 ewes as well. That ewe that I had documented on TikTok, and another one as well just came down one morning and died. So that's 8 ewes since the scanning, and like a multitude of lambs. So we're going to explain later in the video as things goes on why. You know why it is anyway, water in your mouth and then some lay on. But we're only halfway through the ewes, and probably going to be the worst lambing we've ever had. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm just going to address a couple of things, the comments from the last video. Nothing bad, but just going to explain a few things, and it's just going to be more sheep stuff. Marking lambs, we're chocker block at the minute, and I don't know whether you can hear that rain. It is absolutely teeming down, and that's why I stated before why I bring lambs up to the other shed, because I don't want them out in the bad weather. When I have sheds there, I might as well use them. So that's just one thing about that. The last video, yeah, I agree, it wasn't a good video. I'm doing too much talking, not showing enough. But just to explain, I'm not making excuses, but just to explain to people that I'm a one-man band here, more or less, and like I'm doing everything on my own, and I'm just so busy. I have a smartwatch and it recorded the last couple of nights, and like it's 3 hours 20 minutes, 3 hours something. That's all the sleep I'm getting, and it's not as if I'm going up and watching TV. I'm going straight from the shed straight to bed. I'm a one-man band, and the way things are with the watery mouth, videoing for YouTube is not my priority at the minute. Saving these lambs is my priority. Now, I'm not trying to be smart, or I'm not, look at, I have no problem with people's comments, and I appreciate them all, good or bad, and they haven't been bad, just people are saying one thing or another. But the watery mouth is back, and we got a week there with no sick lambs, but then yesterday morning they hit again. We lost 2 lambs to it, and like one of them was a triplet, I'm going to show you now. But like good lambs that were a couple of days old, and then it hit. So we lost 2 yesterday, and then I had another 200 or 300 of light, and that I was treating, and they're gone back to their mothers, in fairness. You see, I thought we were over it, and maybe wasn't paying quite as much as attention because I'm just busy everywhere's chock-a-block. Someone else was asking what exactly is the watery mouth and what caused it. I think it's a bacterial thing. It's like you having a stomach bug, where you just go off. It's really bad. You go off your food, they don't suck, lambs don't suck. They have, if you pick them up and shake them, they have a rattly belly and drool. Now, don't always drool under their chins, just called watery mouth. Look, hygiene probably is some of the problem, but I was talking to the vet, and he said they're probably getting it off the ewes' teats, that because we spray iodine on every lamb's navel, and he actually said with the condition of the straw could be a little bit of a problem this year. It was so bad. He said it could be adding to the thing. Look, we didn't use, or we used lime before, and we weren't using it this year, but we're back using it now. Have bags of it there, just the hydrated lime, the Rhino white lime, and we're back using that again, putting it in all the pens before we bed, and we spray every lamb with nabils. Like, we vaccinate the ewes with Heptavac P. I gave them a bolus, a mineral bolus. They got the foot vax. We look after our ewes pretty well, and I know a guy was asking, do we body condition score every so often? But look, apart from a very few, maybe 15-20 ewes out of my, not even that, out of my 250 would be under conditioned, and that's down to maybe old age with them, you know. I don't need to body condition score me. Like, I know by looking at them what they're like, and like they're getting nuts, they're getting fed nuts now, probably about 5-6 weeks, maybe more, maybe a bit more. So I'm not giving out. He's right to ask, but no, we don't do it specifically condition score. But I know by we've a fairly good reputation of having good stock. I know the cows have slipped a bit, all right, with me. There's another one getting sick in there. It's just to show you. Actually, I'll show you that. When I say sick now, going to lamb. This one. I'll try to get the camera on my head taking this one. There's another couple of lambs dotted up around. We cleared out this pen and put the ewes in some other pens, and we made individual pens here because we were just chock-a-block. There's some numbered ones there, but as I was saying, I need to mark a lot of lambs today and get some up to the other shed to make space. There's loads there that can be marked. This video probably won't be out till Sunday or next Tuesday. My aunt died yesterday, and out of respect there'll be no video on Friday, and I'll stick a post up on YouTube about it, just not doing that. So it'll probably be, maybe I might stick it out on Sunday, the one that was meant for Friday. We'll see. It might wait till next Tuesday. I'll just have to see how things go. But again, apologies, because I'm just so busy. Don't always have the camera with me. You're up at fucking 3:30 in the morning, you're in the shed at 3:30, you could forget the camera, and there'll be one lambing and you don't go, oh god, I have to get the camera. You just jump in if there's something wrong, you know. And like, another fella asked, why are we feeding so many lambs? Just if we have a set of triplets, we'd make sure to get colostrum, but I'd go around all the time and I'd be feeding, if they I'd try every lamb of a triplet. If they're sucking the ewe, but I also would give them a bottle, give them that bit extra, because, or if I go and look in a pen and see a guy that's a little bit malnourished or just not great, I'll get in and I'll stomach tube him or give him the bottle. The number one priority is save the lamb. Another fellow was saying they should have enough milk or whatever, but people are forgetting we are 1,000 feet above sea level here, and we're up in the Wicklow Mountains. And that's why we have Cheviot ewes. A lot of lads around the area would have horned ewes, and like Cheviot ewes wouldn't be renowned for having huge amount of milk. Do you know what I mean? So we're just farming what we are here to suit the location. Like, we're not in the best of land down in Meath or Kildare or Limerick or Tipperary or Kilkenny, you know what I mean? We're not on that good land. The land is rough enough here, so that's why we have Cheviot ewes. Yeah, we've some Suffolks, but like, you have to farm what you're able to farm, you know what I mean? Like, our winter is a 6-month winter. The cattle go into the shed the 1st of November and they don't come out until the end of April. That's just it. We've no grass here, you know, and the weather's bad. We could get snow here at the end of March, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm putting lambs up into the other shed. As I said, there was a fella saying they'd be better out. Yes, 100% they would be better out. And just again now, this video is going to be a bit like the last one, a bit shite. Because I'm just trying to explain things. People are asking, and it's very hard to explain in a message or a text or a comment back, to say it exactly the way you want to say it, to put the context into it. Just went to get the strap from my head to put it on my head, and she has popped out the first one. So I don't want to take lambs. If she's lambing herself, that's all the better. So she'll lamb that on her own. Just spotted here now, this is a triplet as well, and she has, I didn't see her sick, she has lambed one as well, so I'll probably catch her. The chances, triplets nearly always fecking some other ones, so just them lights, so we'll probably take them anyway. And we're so stuck for pens until we get stuff sorted out today. They're just lambing, they're lambing strong now, but still I'm only probably about halfway through mine. Probably still have half mine to go, you know. And like, do you hear that rain? It's absolutely teeming down, so I'm glad I have them in the shade up there, you know. But that's quite a big lamb for a triplet. That's a fair lamb for a triplet. So as I say, we'll have to catch her. And another set here. We're just making small pens in the big pens, just to isolate them, just for the minute. Now there's a single there. I had actually took him before I went back up for breakfast, so he's grand there. I had took him. I had seen her sick, but I was anxious to take him out before I went back home just to get a quick breakfast. Because single ewes, you know yourself, ones with singles. So there's another one getting sick here. This one's starting to get sick as well. So they're firing them out now. I am just going to catch this triplet one and maybe take the lambs, because I need to go and do other things, and I'd be afraid I'd come back and want them to be smothered. So I know people wouldn't agree with going into putting your hand in the ewe if you don't need to, but anyway, I'm just going to have a look and see what the story is. Oh, she lay down again the wall. I'm just going to have a look. There's no sign of that next lad at all. Oh, the head's there, yeah. Like, you'd really need someone videoing this or have a thought. There he is, he's just slipping out. Look, it's only one leg coming, but he's grand. Now, I'm not going to let her up just for a minute to see is the next lad there. I'd rather if all three were out, to be honest. Now, we need to bed the pens again today. Like, we're doing them every probably second day now. We were doing them more or less frequent, but we're doing it more frequent now. Yeah, the third lad's here. Look, there's his leg. So that's it. Now, come on girl, up you get. So I hope I have the camera set right now that you can see that. See all them. That's a nice set of triplets. Nothing major, not mental good, but look, they're alive and we have to work on it. Now, as I said, when I was stating earlier in the video about feeding lambs, it wouldn't always be the bottle. It could be feeding the lamb on the ewe, suckling the lamb, tossing the ewe up and suckling the lamb on the ewe. So that's what I mean by feeding lambs. So I'll just let her get back there to lick them. Now that one, is it that one or one up there? I think that one only has one. The second lad was like a half aborted lad. He was dead, and there was all a scum on him. I won't say rotten, but it wasn't good with him. Wasn't good. So there's one lambing up here. I don't know whether you can see her there with her head up, but I'm going to go up there now. I'll just leave her there for a minute. No, sorry, it was this one that had the aborted lad. Look, and you half aborted, and you can actually see the bit of scum there on the ground. So that's to say, all the pens are going to be bedded again today. She probably needs an injection really, and then we're going to sort all these lads out. Just looking at that one there, don't think she's going to be lamb immediately. There could be a half an hour or an hour in her. So I'm going to go do is try sort out another few things, and we'll come back and we'll have to sort out a pen, because I think I've 5 or 6 sets of triplets now on. I'll just take this camera off. I think I've 5 or 6 sets of triplets now that are running, and just to state as well, I think I had like, I'm only halfway through the lambing, and I've had 6 sets of triplets that were scanned for twins, and I've lost all those extra lambs through one. Well, some of them were rotten lambs coming last, but being smothered and all, that's always what happens, always. But I've had quite a lot. That's 6, and I'm only halfway through the lambing. So like that would bring up your percentage as well. I scanned at 1.52, and I had 22 empty ewes, and then when I scanned them again, 11 of them had lambs. So like, my percentage must be fairly well up now. This ewe lambed last night with a set of twins. There's one of them in there. When I just before I left to go to bed, when I came back down this morning, he had got out and he was in there at the fecking door. So I have him under the light now. I stomach tubed him and put him under the light, but he was down an outline on his side. So I'm looking at him there now. Actually, we'll go over and I'll show you. I'll show you. Spilling rain. Might just show you a few things in this shed now. That's him there. He's actually looking bright enough now. If you can see him. Now this is another lad. he's just dead, and I think it's to water him out. Where he's about 3 or 4 days old and he's a triplet. He was in here with these two lads. These were set of triplets, and then like as yesterday morning, like look at the size of that lad. I copped his twin down yesterday morning, and then we done all the protocol for get him. Oh, the lights! Injected him, put him under the light, but he died last night then. And just to show you these triplets as well. Just trying to do it quickly because the video runs on, and the next thing it's at over 25 or 30 minutes. This is a set of triplets where she had a rotten lad coming last, and like I had no hope for these lads, and look at them now. They're out sucking the ewe and everything, but like I am feeding them as well. She has plenty of milk, but they're just, look, he doesn't look a lot. Look, he stuck my finger there looking for a bottle, but they're up and running. It's fucking great. Now we had 3 sets of triplets here in these big pens, and I lost one of these yesterday to the watery mouth. And like they're a couple of days old, and then it's feckin' hitting. Now that ewe wasn't overly well. She didn't pass her cleaning, so I've actually injected her twice. Another set of triplets here. I just have the light there for the triplet. Like we've feckin' 3 infrareds going all the time, 24/7 there at the minute. You know, we find the infrared lights, it saves the amount of lambs it saves, you know, just a bit of heat. And especially with triplets, we set up the gates and they learn to go in behind the gate, and it just stops the feckin' ewe from lying on them. So I've so much to do, all the water and hay and nuts, have to do that. That ewe wasn't overly well either, the triplets, and that's the same one, but she seems okay now, but I don't think she'll ever have a whole lot of milk. If she might rear one lamb, you know. It's just 2 o'clock now, and I'm just going to feed the lambs where, as I said, we were bedding and giving silage to the ewes, and just with ewes lambing foot non-stop. I've actually missed the feed. I'd normally feed them maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. For the second time, I'd feed them as soon as I get here at 3:30, then 9 or 10 o'clock, and then now, and then about 5 or 6, and then 10 o'clock. Get about 5 feeds a day, but I'm after missing the feed. And actually the ewe I pointed out this morning as well, I took the camera off and then I went back in to check. That's him there. When I went back in to check, just the head was out, and I hadn't the camera with me. I had to fucking hop in and get a leg. He's huge. He's nearly like the lad, the monster lamb in the last video. He's absolutely huge. But yeah, the head was out, so I managed to get one leg and get him anyway. So that's why I didn't get him videoed. Had them marked for out, and I was going to move them this morning, and I come down, and I know by the lie of him that he was in under, and she lay down, and she feckin' lay on him. Like they were marked and ready to go. I'll tell you one thing. It's very physical on the body, the lambing, but I'll tell you one thing, you want to be mentally strong, or I tell you, you would crack. You definitely would crack. There's that triplet now I'm trying to put on her. We have a 4-way adoption unit, but as you can see, my dad has a nice collection of usual rubbish, a nice collection of rubbish there, so we have a 3-way one. But I've seen 4 in it. I have seen 4 in it at times, you know. There is a problem with it that ewes can lie on lambs. If you've got a Nancy ewe in there, particularly a Suffolk ewe, and you put a lamb in to try to put it on it, and you know with Suffolk ewes they'll just fucking lie down, and they have a happy knack of lying on them in that. But it is a great joke. It does work. Now there's probably 3/4 of these lambs and all like need to be marked and gone out of here today, and then the ones from the other shed brought over. Just going to mark a few now. That little set in there, I think maybe, I don't know whether I have to look at them, but these lads are fairly fresh enough, but they're good hardy lads. They can be marked and moved across. I think Schooner might be coming tomorrow, and we're going to clean out all these pens. I think so. I'll just check these lads, see what they're actually. That's a ram lamb, so I won't be ringing him at all. I'll just do him with this scabby bag. Stop. Jesus. he's a ram as well, so no rings again. Stop. They love fucking kicking. They never go right. One. One is lambed one here. I think I'll just grab her and take a look. I'll just put this little lad in here so he doesn't get knocked down. Meh. He's there anyway. Can you hope the camera can see it? Look, she pushed it out herself. I just give her a hand. Just clear all the mucus off his mouth. Everyone knows that, I think, anyway. But now he's a small little lad, but anyway. Matt, come over here and lick this, that. Matt. Yeah. Now, as Jeremy Clarkson would say, on that bombshell, we are going to finish up this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and please subscribe. I was just checking the stats there one day as well. There's still 60% of people watching the videos are not subscribed. It would benefit the channel an awful lot if you just hit the subscribe button, and we will see you at the next one.